Hey everyone, it's KF here. Today is August 21st, 2018. Here's my daily recap. We had an incredible day of trading. If you want to get in on the chat room with us, feel free to head to kfinvesting.com. We'll give you a 1 week free trial to come check us out and watch us trade live and trade with us live. Here were my trades today. It was an awesome day. I was up 13.3% on the day. Traded about, let's see, 6 stocks, almost all winners. And had I followed my trade plan on that last trade, it would have been a perfect day. It was really a great day. I mentioned here in my summary, I was just really pleased with how everything played out. And now I want to break it down for you guys and show you why I felt so good about today, show you the trades I took. So let's go ahead and get started with PINC. Now, PINC was an earnings winner. We have been dip buying earnings winners like crazy recently because they have been giving us just incredible profits. Take a look. This is the big sell-off, the dip that we look for on earnings winners. This stock was gapping up really significantly, had an initial spike, first couple minutes out of the bell, and then sold off, tons of profit taking, and this is where we look to get in. This fear and panic selling and profit taking is where we look to buy this dip on a strong catalyst of earnings winner. Our first entry was at 43.09. You can see over here, these were alerts. I was also live on the voice channel. So not only did I type them out and send them to everyone live, if they couldn't be on the voice channel, I was also talking live, through the microphone for everyone to hear, saying exactly what I was doing. I bought 1x size at 43.09. Now you'll see I mentioned here I want to buy up to 3x size. Now if this whole 3x, 1x, 2x size doesn't make sense to you, be sure to head over and watch my risk management video. It'll help you a lot. Risk management and sizing is critical in trading. So please head over and watch this. But this is basically the summary here. I wanted to get up to 3x size. I only ended up getting up to 2x size. I took my second ad here at 42.61, and I almost got my third size. I think I was just a couple cents below. I can't remember where I was trying. I think it says in here. I was trying to add at 42.18, and I was really close to getting my ad. I missed it just by a couple cents. But we did get our follow through. I was really patient with it. I was so proud of myself of how patient I was with this. And I ended up taking profits here at 44.03. I was in double size, so it was actually about a little over, close to about 2.5% trade. But because I was in double size, it ended up being plus 5.5% profits for me. This was an awesome trade. Again, nothing crazy. Buying the dip on the right earnings winner, and the numbers have to be right. You don't just dip buy every earnings winners. You need to look into the numbers. You need to check them out, and that's what we do in the chat room every day. We talk about the numbers, why we like them, why it's a good candidate to be a dip buy. So having a team behind you, trading with the team like we have here at KF Investing makes all the difference to finding these plays and profiting. Now our next trade was CGC. This is a marijuana sector play. Now this was a very unique play. Okay, I typically don't take setups like this. This was entirely momentum related. There are going to be basically three different ways for you to trade. The first one is fundamental, means you're buying a stock based off of fundamentals, based off of their numbers, their financials, and those are typically for longer term trades, longer term holds, things like that. You want to buy good companies. The next kind is technical trading. Technical trading, as I'll explain a little bit, means you're reading the chart. That's a bull flag, that's a bear flag, etc. Well, the third kind of trading is momentum trading, which largely relies on catalyst and volume. Okay, I call myself a momentum, and I'd say I'm about 50% momentum, 50% technical trader. Okay, well in this case, it was almost entirely momentum because this sector has just been so hot, so much momentum in this sector. So I bought the heck out of this dip on CGC as it pulled back. And I'll explain why, because its buddy, CRON, CRON, had released some very significant news, which was causing the entire sector to run. This company, CGC, also recently received a huge investment from Corona, the beer company. So tons of things happening in this sector, and I wanted to buy the dips of this sector, and I'm very glad I did. I took 2 entries on this. First one at 37.90. Buying the fear, same thing. Look at me buying the fear. Look how close I am to catching the exact bottom here. 37.46 entry, end up selling about $1 later here for some awesome profits. This made a little bit of move, but it ended up selling off back down here. So we traded this perfectly. Was so happy with this. Knowing what sectors are hot, that's what we do at KF Investing. We provide you the information. What sectors are hot? What stocks are hot? Why are we trading this? It's a momentum trade. It's a technical trade, etc., etc. Having the team behind you, helping you find these patterns and teaching you how to find them yourself is going to be so critical to your success in trading. Let's talk about the next play here, CRON. So CRON is what was really pushing the marijuana sector today because they announced that they had signed a distributorship with a bunch of liquor stores in Canada. This is a marijuana company, so they will be selling different cannabis related products to about, they say their reach will be about to 50% of all of Canada with this deal with through liquor stores. Okay, so CRON was huge. Now, I did not trade this as well as I traded the other plays, but I feel like I'm really excited about I trade this because I went from being down about $1,000 to taking a couple $100 of profits, and there's a reason why I held through all of this, and I'm gonna explain it here. You know, most people would have panic sold here and taken a big loss. In this case, I was talking to everyone in the chat room that this is a catalyst. Because of the catalyst, because of the deal, this was one that I was okay with taking a higher risk and tolerance on. I actually wanted to double down and take a second size here, and I missed it by 1 cent. Look at that. I was 1 cent away from basically grabbing the exact bottom of CRON here and averaging down. Had I have gotten that average down, this would have been a massive, you know, $4,000 or $5,000 trade with an 831 take profit. But I missed the average down. It was still a solid trade, 10 cents of profits. I sold almost exactly at the top because I was reading the level 2s and the time and sells. Again, I alerted this all live to everyone in the chat room, what was happening, why I was doing the things I was, and was able to talk everyone through being patient here on this action because, again, this is a momentum play. This was not a technical play. This was a momentum play. The momentum and the catalyst, the sector were so strong that I wanted to make sure everyone was patient with me and stayed on it. Now, the next trade was RDFN. This was my watch list I sent out to everyone last night. Okay, completely outlining the trade plan. Was buying it over 1845. This is a gap fill play. You'll notice has a very big gap here all the way up to this area to play. So this was sent out last night, okay, before trading, before the markets were even open, hours ago. You know, 12 hours before stock markets open, I said I'm buying this over 1845. Well, let's see what actually happened. I did buy it over 1845. I took profits 3 cents away from highs. Now, this was originally alerted as a swing, but right here into close, I don't even know what it was, but something hit me, and I was like, I need to take profits. I'm not going to swing it. So I told everyone, I said, guys, I don't know why I feel weird about this. Instead of swinging this play, I'm going to go ahead and take profits on it. And I'm glad I did because now look at it. It's now down about 20, 25 cents based on all this news, political news with Cohen and Manafort, et cetera, being guilty of fraud and things that is taking a hit on the market. So sometimes you just have that something that speaks to you inside your soul, and you have to act on it. Especially the longer you trade, the more of these feelings you'll get and the more accurate they will be. Okay, it's not some magician magic show. I'm not saying that I knew or had some crazy weird magical experience that I knew that I was going to sell off. All I knew is that the profit monsters were getting at me. This was closing well. I was up 35 cents a share on it and 40 cents a share on it, and I wanted to take profit, and that's exactly what I did. So awesome play on RDFN. Remember, all my members got this trade plan last night, okay? And they all got my take profit. Is actually, I always alert before I do it. If I'm going to take profit, I let everyone know before I do it because I don't believe in pumping and chasing. I don't want to sell and then tell everyone I'm selling. I actually tell people ahead of time so they know exactly what I'm doing ahead of time. TLRY. Now, this was my one losing trade of the day, and I was actually up over $1 in profits on it. And had I have stuck to my trade plan into end of day, I would have gotten out with about 50 cents a share or so of profit. But I entered here, same dip buying that I did with CRON and CGC earlier. I entered here, was up huge on it. I tried to take half profits at 40.59 or 40.69. I missed getting my half profits filled by 2 cents. So had I have taken my half profits on this, I was in double size. That would have been 1x size of profits. This trade would have been completely different, would have been a green trade for me. I can't be mad about that, guys. I tried to take half profits a cent away basically from highs. It is what it is. You know, I can't be perfect. Just like I missed that dip buy on CRON by 1 cent, I missed taking profit by 1 cent here. It ended up being a small loss for me on an otherwise great day. I'm totally fine with it. I'm okay with it. Let's go ahead and take a look at our members' profits today. This member was up $3,300 for the day. Take a look at this message. This is what makes me so happy to do what I do. I just absolutely love helping people make these trades, be profitable, and gain financial success and independence in their lives. This seriously makes me so happy. He says, all my trades that I had today were called by our moderators. We have multiple moderators. Our only job is to find successful setups and trades for you, as well as helping educate you on how to do that. For example, tonight I have 2 one-on-one mentoring sessions set up with our members. I'm going to be calling them, personally talking with them one-on-one, helping them out, teaching them, working with them individually. And that's just part of the perks of being a member here in our chat room. So awesome profits, up 3,300 for the days. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple more. These are kind of hard to see, but take a look at this one. This one's up about $300. Sorry, these are so hard to see. This one was a $700 trade for this member on TLRY. So he traded TLRY way better than I did. He took profits when I tried to and barely missed. Here up 162, up 206. This person was up about I don't know, $300 or so. This person up over $1,100 on our PINC trade. And this is just a couple. There were so many people posting their profits. I just didn't have time to go through and pick them all. We truly have the best team in the stock market because we provide opportunities for people to be profitable, but even more importantly than that, we focus on teaching and educating. Again, I need to get off this pretty soon because I have to prepare for teaching people on a one-on-one. This is just nonstop. This is our life. This is what we do. Absolutely love this chat room, love these people. Hopefully this daily recap is helpful. Again, as always, you can come join us on a completely free 1-week trial at cafinvesting.com. Hope everyone had a good trading day. Hopefully you guys can learn from the stuff we're talking about today. Can't wait to trade tomorrow.